What is up, Knicks Nation? Today, we saw the Knicks beat the Celtics 105-75, basically a 30-point win. And, like I said in my last show, anything can happen. On paper, I thought we were going to get destroyed today, especially because Kemba Walker was coming back, and I just didn't think it would be a good outcome for us. That's why I posted on my Instagram account earlier this morning before the game. I said, if there's ever been a game where Quickley needs to show up and perform, it's today. And Quickley did exactly that. 17 points and 8 assists. That's a career high in assists. And this game proved to me Quickley needs to start. You have Alfred Payton, who's currently our starting point guard. He finished the game with 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And, when you have a guy like Quickley, who's coming off back-to-back games, getting career highs in both of those games, those are exciting to watch. And Quickley he's helping the ball movement expand. We saw a lot of moments today where I was gonna say tonight, but since it's such an early game today and tomorrow's even earlier, I guess I'll say today. But you saw moments of like Obi Toppin and Quickley really connecting. There was moments where Quickley would throw up the alley oop and Toppin would just slam it. And Toppin finished today with 12 points and 5 rebounds. He was doing it all. He was hitting threes. He was hitting corner threes. He was dunking it. He was doing everything that I would really like to see him continue to do in the future. Before I really wanted him to kind of play like how he did in college in Dayton and really just, utilize going into the paint more than forcing threes. But if he's going to play like this and how he did today, then I would very much like to see that going on in the future for this season. And yeah, I mean, RJ had a good game as well. Him and Julius Randle both finished with double doubles. Julius Randle had 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists. And RJ Barrett had 19 points and 11 rebounds and 3 assists. Not bad. But I think that coming off a 5-game losing streak, this was the best way to end that losing streak. With a 30-point win against the best team in the East, the Boston Celtics. And now in the standings, let's see where we are. So Boston moved down to number 2, and the Knicks moved up to the 9th seed. I know it's early, but it's really truly exciting to just see this team really just grow and continue to find success, even with wins or losses. And my main topic of discussion that I really want to focus on here today is Immanuel Quickley and him being our starting point guard. I know like there's been a lot of talk about it, and people are like, oh, but they should just kind of ease him into that role. And I'm like, listen, he has been the one this whole entire season to lead this offense. He is the point guard that we are looking for. I mean, I remember preseason against the Cavs, he was really that spark of offense that we needed, in that fourth quarter. And then when he started the next game, and, he's been a spark of offense in so many situations for us when we needed offense, I mean, and he's been going off back-to-back career highs, like I said before. I'm just going to pull it up right here. Against Brooklyn, against the Nets 2 games ago, Immanuel Quickley finished with 19 points. And then the next game after that against the Cavs, where we really should have won that game, you can watch my post-game reaction thoughts. That's been my latest YouTube video. You can watch that on YouTube or listen to it on all audio platforms. But the next game after that against Cleveland, Immanuel Quickley finished with his career high in points, 23. And today he got 17 points. So if he's going to play this consistently and just keep going up and up and up, then start him. Why not have his spark of true offense just completely lead this team throughout? My hair is crazy today, but just completely lead this team, not just late in the fourth, but the entire game. I think that would really help us consistently throughout many games. I see that we're playing teams, we're playing the Bulls, we're playing the Heat, we're playing the Wizards, we're playing the Rockets. These are all many months in advance in the schedule, but I just feel like when you're playing teams like that, they have genuinely good scorers. Chicago has Kobe White, Zach LaVine. Houston now has Victor Oladipo, John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, Christian Wood. List goes on and on. But we need that spark that he brings to this offense the entire game. We can't have it for just like late in the fourth, And I mean, I love Alfred Payton. I love that he really just tries to drive in and be really aggressive at getting his points in the paint. But we just need that quickly spark of offense. And it's not even just his offense, his vision, his passing. He really jump started this ball movement kind of style of play that we've been doing this whole season. I remember that last preseason game against Cleveland. Yeah, I've said this before. You can argue is basically against no Kevin Love, uh, Andre Drummond, and like the G League of the Cavs. But we really saw ball movement. We saw guys finding the open man, which translated into easy buckets, which is exactly what we saw today. I saw guys really just going after it. There was a one hustle play by Quickley where he legit slid out of bounds and I think landed into like Mike Woodson's legs or something like that. But this kid is showing the hustle that we need to see throughout every single game the rest of the season. And that's why I think Quickley, this game proved that Quickley absolutely needs to start. I said it, I think a video or two ago, I talked about a Tom Thibodeau quote, and he was saying like, Quickly's giving us something that we really need, and that shows to me Thibodeau even realizes that we need to utilize what Quickley is bringing to the table and what he's offering for the Knicks, which is exactly why I believe he needs to start for this team, and why Alfred Payton should sit on the bench. Now, Julius Randle's been great. This is his best season of his career by far. We saw a lot of good things from tonight or today. I mean, Reggie Bullock, he's very inconsistent with his shooting, but at least he finished with 11 points. Nerlens Noel, I love his defensive intensity. 4 rebounds and 5 points. He got blocks in there today. He's been getting so many blocks throughout so many of these games. I always keep sharing when he stopped LaMelo Ball, stopped JaVale McGee, and today he got a huge block too. I forgot against 2, but yeah, he's been getting a ton of great defensive moments for us that are really key in helping us win every single time. I'm going to finish off this episode just like how I did last episode, and just kind of basically talk about if I really believe we can win next game and who we're playing. So we are playing the Orlando Magic at 12 p.m. tomorrow. So it's an hour earlier than today's game. I actually prefer earlier games. I think that I really like earlier games because I like waking up to my New York Knicks playing. So let's see. The Magic are currently 6th in the East. They're 7-6. They just lost to Brooklyn. How about Brooklyn? I know this is a Knicks show, but like James Harden debuting with a triple-double and Kevin Durant 42 points, absolutely insanity. I mean, think about it. We went from an NBA vetoing the trade that would have sent Chris Paul to the Lakers and he would have played with Kobe. And now we have so many big threes that we've seen in this league. And now we have KD, Kyrie, and James Harden on the same team. Absolutely crazy. But on to the Orlando Magic. Markelle Fultz is out for the year. So Cole Anthony is their starting point guard, I'm assuming, for the rest of the year. So I think who we really just got to worry about is Aaron Gordon. You never know if Cole Anthony's going to go off. I just dropped him in fantasy before Quickley today, because Cole Anthony, I just feel like he's just having really just up and down kind of moments, and Quickley has been really consistent, like I said earlier in today's episode. And Kem Birch is somebody that I think we should probably just focus on, because I mean, he's been pretty consistent, even though he is Nikola I can never say his last name. Vucevic, something like that. He's his backup, but still he's getting solid stats in that backup role. But I think we have a good shot at beating the Orlando Magic. I truly think if we start quickly and Julius Randle and RJ and Toppin and everybody plays just like how they did today and consistently from this game on play like this, no doubt I think we can beat the Orlando Magic. But that's going to conclude today's post-game episode. I'm very grateful also that Jaylen Brown didn't absolutely destroy us today. Same with guys like Peyton Pritchard and Kemba Walker as well. He came back today, but then got injured, I think in the middle of the first half or something like that. But I think he was out for the rest of the game. But I'm very happy that he didn't go off today. A lot of things to be thankful for on Tom Thibodeau's birthday. And the Knicks gave him a great birthday present with a 30-point win. That does not happen. That is once in a blue moon, it feels like, for Knicks fans. But nevertheless, I will see you guys in the next episode. We play the Orlando Magic tomorrow, and I'll be back with my post-game thoughts. See you guys.